All right, hello, ladies. I just wanted to give a quick video update for your week 6 materials. This is where we really start to jumpstart the whole internship capstone piece, where you are getting out and actually getting some experience within the industry. And so I just wanted to highlight a couple things as you move into your week 6 expectations, and then really set the stage for week 7 moving forward, because I'll probably not do as many weekly videos as we move through week 7 towards the end of the semester, just because you're going to notice there's going to start to be a little bit of repetition. So as I mentioned, the first 5 weeks was largely centered around everything we did. So building your professional philosophy, building a resume that hopefully you're proud of, a cover letter that hopefully you're proud of that you could use moving forward as you're applying for that job or looking for that internship experience that you're hoping to have. And then we also looked at some transfer opportunities. So hopefully you found it beneficial to just kind of see what's available to you within the state of Idaho. So as we move into week 6, this is where you should be solidifying that capstone experience and locking in an industry partner to work with. So, make sure that you review what's out there in the week 6 learning module. One of the things that I really do want you to pay attention to is this idea of creating some SMART goals. So I do think it's hugely beneficial as you move into this internship component and working in tandem with an industry partner that you have a conversation with your industry partner about what your goals are for this experience. And so I really want you to think about how to create those SMART goals. So remember, SMART goals must be specific. They need to be measurable. They need to be attainable, right? So you need to be able to complete them within the next 10-ish weeks. They need to be obviously relevant to what you're hoping to learn within your capstone experience. And then they need to have that time component, right? So similar to kind of that relevancy piece. So as you move out into this capstone log, you're going to notice that this is now the document that you will open and save for the remainder of the semester. So you're going to notice down below, week 1 starts next week once you actually start logging hours. So what I'm looking for in your week 6 submission is a completion of this overview page. So as you're, sorry about that. As you're looking at this, make sure that you are submitting your name. Make sure you're telling me who and where you're doing this capstone experience at. Give me a brief overview of what that industry is and the contributions that you will make. But then down here, I do want you to list out probably 3 to 5 very specific SMART goals. So I will be looking for the way in which you write those and that you did follow that framework within that SMART goal umbrella. So definitely make sure that you're completing that component with that expectation that you are writing SMART goals. And then any additional information. So this might just be, the hours that you're working. So some people will say, I'll be on site Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 to noon to achieve my 6 hours. It might be like, I'm a little bit hesitant because I'm not sure that this relationship is going to work really well with my site supervisor. Just anything that you might want me to know as you're moving into this capstone experience. You're going to save this and then you're going to submit this as your week 6 submission is just this first page. And then, like I mentioned, as we move through the weeks, then you really start talking about your experience. And I will post a video next week that talks about my expectations here, because I do expect that you do spend some time really reflecting on your experience and how this experience is or isn't meeting the goals that you had hoped for your capstone experience. So make sure that you open that up, make sure that you save it somewhere, because that is something that we will be moving through week by week. for the remainder of this semester. So you'll be submitting one of those every week, and then I'll have a chance to read your reflection and just check in and see how things are going. So that's the first thing that you will be submitting this week. The other thing is this discussion board. So if we come out and take a look at this discussion board, it really is just a question centered around what you plan on doing. And so I really want you to spend some time obviously sharing with your peers what you're going to be doing, where you're going to be, what some of those like essential duties and job functions are, if you have any barriers that you're afraid might exist within this experience, those sorts of things. So I say, please make sure that the submission is no less than 2 complete paragraphs. And then you also do need to come and respond to 2 of your peers. So there's 8 of you out there. So hopefully that gives you a chance to kind of see what some of your classmates are doing as well, and maybe see if you're all sharing similar fears or if you're all kind of in the same, super excited, ready to get started logging those hours for your capstone. So those are the expectations for week 6. I hope you are all doing well. I'm still working through grading your transfer assignments, but should have those done before the day is over. So if you have questions, again, don't hesitate to reach out. If you're worried about solidifying something, you're running into roadblocks, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm more than happy to work with you on a case-by-case basis. I hope you all have a fantastic week.